Global Age Media, your #1 source of power and knowledge in a fast-changing world.
Welcome to Their Souls and Their Arguments, a space where we move beyond the headlines to understand not just what people believe, but who they are and why they believe it. I'm your host, Idahosa Ojo. In this edition, we explore persons and arguments on the charge of membership of a proscribed group against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Introduction. The argument centers on the Nigerian government's charge against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for belonging to the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, which it labeled a terrorist group in 2017. Kanu denies guilt, calling the charge invalid. This stems from Kanu's push for Biafran independence, leading to his 2021 arrest after jumping bail in 2017. The trial ended in his 2025 conviction on terrorism counts, sparking debates on national unity, human rights, and separatism, with impacts like regional unrest and global calls for his release. Mapping the battle lines on the persons and arguments on the charge of membership of a proscribed group against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Two main sides exist in this debate. One side supports the government's position that Kanu is guilty of membership in a proscribed group, viewing IPOB as a threat to Nigeria's unity. The other side backs Kanu's defense, arguing the charge is unlawful and politically motivated. On the government side, key figures include Adegboyega Awomolo, the lead prosecutor, and Lateef Fagbemi, the Attorney General of the Federation. Awomolo's core belief is that the charges are valid under Nigerian law, demanding a full trial to uphold security. Speaking in court on October 27, 2025, as reported by Arise TV, Awomolo said, "The charges are valid and disclose offenses known to law." Fagbemi, as the top legal officer, supports prosecuting separatism to maintain national stability. According to reports on his role in the trial, he emphasized enforcing anti-terrorism laws during a 2025 press briefing, stating, "We must protect the integrity of our nation against divisive elements." On the defense side, major figures are Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself and his lawyer, Aloy Ejimakor. Kanu's main demand is dismissal of the charges, claiming they violate his rights to free speech and self-determination. As reported by Vanguard on November 4, 2025, Kanu stated in court, "I've no case to answer, let me go." Ejimakor argues the proscription of IPOB is unconstitutional, seeking Kanu's release on legal grounds. Speaking on Facebook on October 13, 2025, Ejimakor said, "Do you know that in 2022, a high court had, while giving a judgment in favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, ruled that the proscription of IPOB was unconstitutional? Their persons and rationale. Adegboyega Awomolo's stated reasons are legal. The charges fit Nigeria's anti-terrorism laws, and ignoring them would weaken the state. His underlying values include national security and order, with fears of chaos from separatist groups. Professionally, as a prosecutor in high-profile cases, he has interests in advancing justice through GH convictions. His attitude is firm and procedural, focusing on evidence over emotions. Currently, he serves as chairman of the body of benchers and lead counsel in Kanu's trial. He trained at the University of Ife and Nigerian Law School, called to the bar in 1978, and was Osun State's Attorney General in the 1990s. A key fact is his past as a police officer from 1967 to 1972, which exposed him to security threats. This history influences his belief, making him view IPOB activities as clear dangers needing strong legal action. Lateef Fagbemi's reasons are constitutional and political. Prosecuting Kanu protects Nigeria's unity against division. He fears national breakdown if separatism spreads, valuing stability and federal authority. His interests tie to his role in the ruling All Progressives Congress, APC, where he defended election wins. His attitude is partisan, prioritizing government policies. He is now Attorney General since August 2023. Educated at the University of Lagos and Nigerian Law School, he became a senior advocate of Nigeria with a career in election law. A key fact is his successful defense of President Tinubu's 2023 election, showing loyalty to the administration. This position influences his stance, seeing the charge as essential to governmental authority. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's reasons are moral and historical. Igbos deserve self-determination due to past injustices like the Biafran War. He fears continued marginalization, valuing ethnic identity and freedom. His goals include Biafran independence, with personal interests as IPOB's founder. His attitude is defiant, often challenging court authority. Currently detained and convicted, he leads IPOB from prison. He studied at the University of Nigeria Nsukka, but moved to the UK, earning a degree in political economics from London Metropolitan University. Past roles include directing Radio Biafra. A key fact is his 2015 arrest and 2017 escape, hardening his resolve. His activist history drives his belief that the charge is persecution, not justice. Aloy Ejimakor's reasons are legal. The charges ignore constitutional rights and past rulings against IPOB's proscription. He values human rights, fearing abuse of power against dissenters. His goals are fair trials for the oppressed. Professionally, he represents high-profile clients in rights cases. His attitude is zealous and advocacy-focused. He is special counsel to Kanu and principal at Adalbert Legal Services. Trained at American University in Washington, D.C., he practices in Nigeria and the U.S. A key fact is his focus on defending those labeled miscreants for their beliefs. This background influences his view, seeing the case as a human rights violation needing challenge. Clearly state 5 lessons in societal peace and progress learnt from this edition of their souls and their arguments. Dialogue over force can reduce ethnic tensions and build trust. Fair application of laws prevents perceptions of bias and promotes unity. Addressing historical grievances early avoids escalation into conflicts. Respect for human rights strengthens democracy and social harmony. Balanced justice, free from politics, fosters lasting peace. Is this argument just noise, or is it the key to a more united society?